I'm going to start this one out with some housekeeping. In the agoraphobic is broken video, I checked if the long-term panic effect worked on a server by fast-forwarding the server, and it didn't work. Well, the Deep Fried Brain server has hit October, so I made a character with Cowardly, and as you can see, the panic reduces at a faster rate, confirming that not only does it work on a server that hasn't fast-forwarded, but that fresh characters on a server that has reached several months in gain the effect, for now anyway. I'm sure it'll get fixed. Now that is out of the way, how bad is Clumsy? Its in-game description is that you make more noise while moving, and that is true. With the mod More Description for Traits, the description shows a 20% increase in noise while moving, and a 10% increased chance to trip if you vault over a fence while running or sprinting. Note that the descriptions are made by the mod's creator, and while most of them are accurate as far as I know, the Brave description only says 30% panic reduction, when I found it to be about 50% in the last video. So the mod isn't perfect, but it gives a ton of information you would otherwise have no idea existed. Back to Clumsy. In order to test, I created a character with 10 Nimble because Nimble is supposed to reduce the chance to trip, and it's best to test at extremes before you waste your time finding out something does nothing. I proceeded to run that character over a short fence hundreds of times, and count the amount of times I tripped well normal, in the first tier of exhaustion, and in the first tier of overweight. Here's a spreadsheet of my findings. Clumsy, even with the 10 Nimble, is pretty bad. Ignore the injuries part, I didn't replace my clothes every trip, so part of the test might as well have been naked. Even the test of overweight without Nimble, which skewed lower than with Nimble, was double the amount of trips compared to without Clumsy. All I gotta say is for a 2-point negative trait, this is F tier. Even in an otherwise perfect situation, you trip at a significant rate.